If you believe in God, watch this message. Keep your attention here, my little kid. Don't leave. Every statement has an impact on your current situation, from the first sentence to the last. I need your undivided attention because something significant is happening. You are standing on the precipice of a lucky day, one that is unlike any other day you have ever experienced. I want you to stop, breathe deeply, and acknowledge that the earth is different today. But luck isn't the only factor. It is a day filled with purpose, opening doors and advancement. Don't allow noise or uncertainty take it away from you. If you rush, you may miss the peaceful promise of this day. Therefore, take your time and let its meaning to properly register in your mind. I'm revealing a fact that has the power to change your life. So pay careful attention and stay until the very end. Perhaps when you hear the phrase lucky day, you picture chance. However, I describe a day that was drenched with my generosity. On days like this, obstacles are removed, and opportunities surpass your wildest expectations. It is not an abstract idea, but rather a specific window of opportunity, molded by my perception of you and suited to your current requirements. My presence straightens what is crooked by moving ahead of you, luck. The world says timing. I say this time I have set. I've planned out people, events, and moments so you may see my plan come to life. I started incorporating moments into the routine of everyday life long before you put this day on any calendar. When I say that today is lucky, I mean that. You are going to experience a significant shift. Type 111 if you trust in God's timing and plan for you. Every meeting, call, or interaction will reveal my touch. Any moment becomes appropriate for intervention when you offer me your heart and thoughts. This is an opportunity to preserve the positive things I have molded for you, not a risk. Instead of rolling dice, imagine entering through an unlocked gate. Appreciate these blessings and see how little things may lead to greater things. Say it out loud if you want more of my goodness. Confidently say, I need your help, and allow faith to unlock the doors of supply. I'm always willing to help those who depend on me. The handle is turned by gratitude. Stable trust keeps the door open, and honesty is the key. Child, you have no idea how many times I have guided you through strange valleys or protected you from unseen danger. It's not simply another day with hours. Time is filled with my unmistakable goal for you. A lot of people wake up feeling lost. I haven't forgotten you, however. I created you with a purpose before you ever breathed. I plotted your course and included assurances into your narrative. My hand was creating you for days like this, even during the times when you felt like I was gone. Recognize the gravity of what is in front of you. Consider alignment. you could finally tackle a chore you've been avoiding. Meet someone who inspires you. Hear a line that solves a long-standing question, or get news that lifts your spirits today. That isn't all random. It might manifest as a delayed train that places you next to the person who can serve as your mentor, or as a subtly persistent notion that compels you to contact someone you've been putting off. It's not a coincidence. If you see everything through the prism of faith, you will see that I am directing every action. I am aware of how uncertainty creeps in. Maybe disappointments in the past make you cautious. You can presume this is for someone else, or remark that promises don't work out. I know how the mind learns to expect let down from prior wounds. However, I have heard such ideas. Don't allow past suffering to overpower the new message I provide today. Destiny stolen by doubt. It destroys hope and numbs you to alternatives. Another stealthy thief is distraction. You may be cut off from the truth that is intended for you right now by even a little disruption. Protect your hope like you would a light from the wind. Be mindful type to Tutu. If you are ready to receive God's blessings today, continue to listen. Don't let your heart rest. Please accept these remarks with kindness. If they move you, remain in the moment. Let these phrases fall on a dry road, like rain settles dust. Avoid becoming sidetracked by the noise of diversions. Take a little step to demonstrate your agreement. I can understand how easily your thoughts might go. Avoid the temptation to glance or ignore. Your mere acknowledgement creates a reminder in your mind that these comments were significant. It would be wonderful for a voice that disagrees with you to seize these seeds before they blossom. For this reason, I reiterate myself. Pay attention to the last line. The most important lesson is often found close to the end. The whole message is necessary to fulfill the complete promise. Despite being less attractive than enthusiasm, persistence is what determines the outcome. The piece that ties everything together can be missed if you leave early. Imagine a wrapped present before you. Would you give up and tear off half the paper? Would you just lift a corner and leave? Half-heard words hardly lead a life successfully, and half-open presents seldom reveal the whole picture. Remain until the outcome is known. You would take your time unwrapping it, relishing each moment until the present appeared. Be mindful of what I say. Continue to concentrate till the last blessing. I am aware that your heart longs for clarity and hope. I keep telling you to listen to the end. Because of this, you could even get the confirmation you're looking for in the concluding paragraphs. If you go too soon, the realization can be lost. Consider it a treasure quest. The last section is the wealthiest. The good I have for you is not restricted to difficult chores or rituals. I'm a loving Father who is willing to share. However, you must continue to have my heart. Give gratitude at the beginning and throughout the day. Gratitude is the sincere decision to see the sunshine, even in the midst of lingering clouds. It is not artificial joy. The intentional stop is what makes the statement. I see the gift hidden in this ordinary minute. Breathe in and out throughout the day. Being grateful allows my abilities to flourish without being stifled by criticism. Remain vigilant. Help often arrives in the form of an unexpected conversation, a closed door that leads you to a better path, or a novel solution to an issue. Remain accessible. Look at my hand and the details. Talk about life. What you say matters. They may construct or disassemble. If you believe in miracles, type 444 and forward this video to 7 people who need faith. Remind yourself of my constancy and concern. While you speak, don't allow pessimistic remarks. Look for me. Take a seat and pray. Pay attention to the subtle prod. You become more stable and have better vision when you focus your day on me. These are not burdens, they are lifelines, keeping your fortunate day consistent rather than sporadic. Now I speak to your heart. These behaviors create a peaceful boundary that keeps hopelessness outside the gate. When discouragement circles, if you hold, then negativity won't be able to enter. You are not forgotten, not even on sleepless nights. I have seen every plea and every cry. I walk with you in pursuit of the commitments I made. My hand is moved by your confidence. Even a little act of gratitude sows a seed that will eventually sprout. Think back to moments when you were boosted by a kind remark, when supplies arrived unexpectedly, or when doors opened unexpectedly. It was no accident that those situations occurred. They were subtle cues that I took note of and followed. Scripture stories illustrate how a single day may establish a course. In one afternoon, David went from caring for sheep to confronting a giant. He didn't wake up that morning intending to take on a warrior, but as his bravery surged, preparation met opportunity. It may be for you then. On a perilous day that turned into a valiant victory, Esther changed the destiny of her people by entering the king's hall. Once fishermen worked through the night without catching anything. Their nets overflowed when a Nazareth carpenter instructed them where to throw. Before daybreak, when I am invited, everyday hours turn into historic occasions. Why should you have a different day to day? When faith and obedience come together, your story may begin similarly simply, yet conclude with a powerful effect. Give me space to work, and you'll have your own tale of abrupt transformation. I'm still here after today. I am the God of everyday activities, as well as of significant events. I love the ordinary, running into you traffic signals. in laundry rooms during lunch breaks, transforming ordinary surroundings into silent wonders. When they show up, take note of them and give them a name with gratitude. Waiting seasons are treated with the same consideration as breakthrough seasons. Let this day become etched in your mind. Type 555 if you are ready to receive God's peace today. Remember the day you saw unquestionable favor. When issues arise again, allow that to reassure you. When uncertainty arises, some seem to be hovering over the escape button. Even now, stay please. You've made it this far. Let the promise settle and finish the message. You must not stop 10 meters before the finish line, just like a runner does. Even if the last few feet seem little, they finish the race. Hold on, take a deep breath, and let the significance of these words to fully settle inside of you. You could be only a few seconds away from feeling my presence. You risk missing the component that solidifies your faith and begins your next chapter. If you close the window now, let patience do its job. This is the sign you requested. The pivot you hope for may come today. Trust is poised to sprout into optimism and a new sense of purpose. My love never fails, and I am aware of your name. Peace and power come from my words. Get close. Don't be reluctant to maintain this relationship. I gave you a day filled with grace. Take it, talk life into your predicament. Say that things are different today and that I am in your favor. Unseen portals open when your words align with my promises. Although my power is limitless, it only enters your life when you allow it to. Repeat that confession often in whispers, in discussions and in private times, like a continuous rhythm that keeps your perspective moving ahead. Every day I'll say it again. This is a lucky day. It weighs heavily on my goodwill and concern. Have high expectations. Proceed with the knowledge that I am guiding you closer to your calling in every way. Remember these facts. I walk with you so you're not alone. My power manifests where you feel weak. Thus you are not weak. Obstacles may make you feel overwhelmed, but my strength is a calm river you can rely on to keep your feet steady. Allowed to bear the burden that you are unable to. I recall all of your desires. You are not forgotten. I have fixed my fidelity. Mark on these words when uncertainty niggles. Go back to them, allow them to serve as a reminder that blessings may come in plenty on any given day. Return as frequently as necessary, just as thirsty travelers return to a well and consistently discover fresh water. Make these vows the tune you sing at night. When the quiet becomes oppressive, raise your head. Walk with anticipation because it is a wonderful day. Now internalize these facts. When given space, truths settle more easily. Allow them to permeate your behaviors and influence your decisions going forward. Tonight, too, carry them in silent contemplation. Reflect on what you have heard and say a silent prayer. I appreciate your attention to detail. Let me continue to be the leader. That surrender opens you up to the pleasant things that lie ahead and provides you calm. If you are ready to embrace God's love, type 666 and share this video. I choose to give you this day. I want to calm regions that hurt and unlock doors that were closed. When you trust me, you'll see that my timing is always perfect. My hearing is never dull and my reach is never limited. I will always adore you. Go have fun. We own this day and you'll remember it.